Good morning, Divine Feminine. How are you doing today? Let's jump right into your reading and find out what is in store for you. Whenever you find this message, do remember that this is general. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Of course, by now I'm hoping we all recognize that. So let's get right into it. The messages for Divine Feminine, please. Divine Feminine. Too many cards. It's been a while, so my shuffling is a little bit strange. Messages for Divine Feminine, please. We have victory and success, hope, fulfillment of wishes, and moving on. Divine Feminine, I'm just going to say that like you are just feeling at this time that you can accomplish anything. I'm feeling like a very secure energy in the sense of like, it's kind of interesting because I'm looking at this and there's like a person blowing a trumpet for victory and success, feeling on top of the world. And then we have hope here where, I don't know if you can see, but there's like a little figure inside there. It's almost like your higher self is what I'm getting. Or even like a spirit guide or something like that. Like being very in tune with the higher realms. Yeah, there's like this halo around. Feeling like you're being guided. And then we move to these two ones. We see the water flowing. There's this man who looks like a Hierophant character. And this also looks like a Hierophant character as well with the long robe. Fulfillment of wishes. I feel emotionally that you are feeling just wise. I'm feeling a lot of wise, walking away from things that don't serve you anymore. I don't know, like I'm really just getting this vibe of just feeling very in control of your life. I don't see you competing with anyone. I see you walking away from all the people and things that are not serving you, that aren't helping you to grow. And it's very fluid. I don't know how else to describe it. It's very fluid. It's very self-assured. Victory and success, please. This is what I like to see for Divine Feminines, honestly, because Lord knows we go through it. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands for victory and success. So this wasn't easy. You may still feel like there's some loose ends that need to be tied up. It's like all of this difficult stuff that you've been through, it's almost like you make it look effortless, but it's not. It wasn't easy, but maybe if you look back over the last 2, 3 years, 4 years, you may find that, like, if you journal, if you go back and like, I would suggest go back and read your journals. Because we have the Seven of Cups and the Six of Swords. I'm kind of getting a little bit of a sense of kind of like leave the baggage behind is what I'm hearing. Because there was so much that had happened in your past. And it's almost like I'm getting with these two cards that you might be bringing some baggage from the past into your future, which is not good, obviously. It does seem like you're doing that. I don't see anything like I see that Divine Feminines, like you know that you have options. You know that the world is your oyster. And I think also what I'm getting is that because of the trials and tribulations that you had, maybe it's not so much bringing the past with you into the future, but it's also kind of like bringing all the knowledge that you got from the things in the past into your future, knowing how to discern which cup it is that you want, like just being wiser. Let's go into hope. Four of Cups. Page of Wands. Yes, there is definitely like injustice. I'm getting this vibe of like First of all, the divine is looking out for you, because I see these two cards together as being very related to each other, with the brightness and the spiritual guide kind of message, also with the hand coming out of the sky. With this card and this Four of Cups, this person is looking directly at the cup. So it's like this inner guidance, or actually I'm also feeling sort of like rewards for your efforts as well. It's almost like you don't really have to do much other than stay wise, aware, and open. There's a new beginning for you that has already started. It's not something that's going to come. It's already started. And it's going to be much more balanced. Now, with the wisdom that you've gained through your divine journey, you're going to be able to make better decisions. You're going to be able to discern what is good for you and what isn't, and where these messages or where these people are coming from. Like, you will know the energy. I mean, everything carries a frequency. Everybody carries an energy. And I feel like you'll be able to discern what it is that people want from you, or what you can gain from a situation. Like, just a lot more clear-headed. Fulfillment of wishes, please. Wow. 10 of Cups. That's what I like to see, Divine Feminine. Like, you know, with the just Divine Feminine thing, it's not just, this is a movement that is taking place within the souls of the individual, and it goes out into the collective, right? So, you know, anyone can be a Divine Feminine. Now, there's some that go through, you know, chaotic, you know if you know. That's what I'm gonna say. But there's also, you know, I think, and on every level, even divine masculines are going through a divine feminine journey as well. And the whole world is moving into accepting divine feminine energy. We have been missing it on the planet for a long time. Heck yeah. Okay, so for fulfillment of wishes, divine feminine, there's definitely a new love coming in. This is going to be, I think you've already met this person, to be honest. It's going to be gorgeous. This is just like the two most beautiful. I mean, it's right under fulfillment of wishes, so it's guaranteed to you. If you've done your work, this is guaranteed to you. Wheel of Fortune, your fortune is changing, and this kind of ties into what I was saying before about how you don't have to do anything, how it's just going to happen for you. You just have to stay in a vibrational match, or the frequency that's going to attract that to you. But then we have this Eight of Swords, and I feel like from this Eight of Swords that it's like you don't think you can have this. Not saying that you don't, but it's like a vibrational thing. It's almost like an inner thing that's within you that says that this is impossible. It's not, you could be saying affirmations every day and saying like, hey, you know, I can do this and I can get there. But there's like something inside of you, maybe like, what do you call that? Like programming that's within you from maybe your childhood or however you grew up, that is telling you that that isn't possible for you. It's almost like with all this heaviness that I'm seeing, it's almost like you believe that that heaviness will follow you, that the next relationship that you get into will come up with these problems. It's like a cyclical kind of thing, which I'm also getting with the Wheel of Fortune as well. But that's over. Like, moving on, even if that were to happen, I have the sense that you're just so tired of the bullshit and so tired of the things that have happened in the past that it would be nothing for you to just walk away when you see those red flags. Let's get into moving on. Six of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords. Yeah. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. It's like, there is definitely, I do sense a little bit of like a heavy energy, right? But it's not, I don't see it like, it's not really part of your life, but it may still be trying to infiltrate, because when you're in a high frequency, it's like you're like a light, and then all the flies and the gnats and whatever, they all want to come kind of hop on on the light, right? So there is kind of a sense still of like this kind of heavy energy that's hanging around. I don't see it going to affect you in any way, shape, or form. But I do see that you're aware enough and you're just able to discern now that if you're not getting what you need with the Six of Pentacles here and the Seven of Swords, if somebody's being deceitful, if somebody's taking from you more than they should, if you're giving more, you know, you're giving to somebody and they're not giving back, it's like you already know that you have what it takes within you to get to where you gotta go. Like, you're not worried. You have that. You've already done the healing work and the you just know that you can do this by yourself. You can. Because I think there's like, you know, the whole codependency thing and the twin flame relationship and stuff is like, there's always like this fear of like, oh well, you know, if I don't have my divine masculine, you know, this is my true love, this is my soulmate, I felt it, this is my divine like connection, and this is what it's all about. And then you kind of get to the point where you realize like, no, like, you know, I am the feminine and I am the masculine, I can do this completely by myself. You can have any journey by yourself. So now if somebody's, you know, divine masculine, divine whoever, I don't even care. It's like, you know, if somebody's not giving and receiving, if it's not equal, if it's not reciprocal, if it's not genuine, if it's not balanced, then F it and you're out. You know what I mean? Like, who has time for that anymore? Nobody has time for that. That's like that's the old cycle. Okay, let me just quickly go over these with some quick messages, please, for triumph, victory, and success, please. This is the truth. So, yes, take the lessons that you've learned from the past. Be willing to receive. Be willing to forgive. You know, be willing to forgive. Be willing to allow others to forgive you. To still allow that give and take, reciprocity. Yeah, because you don't need anybody else. You know, you have all that's within you to transform your situation, to be a winner, to be a victory, to have victory in your life, to find your true love, to have your 10 of Cups. Oh, sorry, my heater. Which is definitely what's coming up next, as I can see. Moving on, we have the Ace of Wands, the higher, yeah, like having yourself stay in a high vibration, having yourself stay in a holy vibration, in the sense of doing what's best for you, doing what's best for others, being of service to others, being an earth angel, essentially, right? And if people don't want to give you what you want, you can create that yourself. You can leave, and you got it. Like, you are the prize, you are the winner, is what I want to say. And this is an energy that's very important, in the sense that you want to show people that you have a standard, right? A standard that they have to live up to. Essentially, it's okay to have standards. It's okay to say, you know, that's not good enough for me. Like, I need it to be perfect. And if not, I'll do it by myself. And once we get to a place as divine feminines where we are completely okay with that, then we will be able to attract whatever we want, right? I don't know. It's been a while since I did a reading, you guys, so that may have been a little bit disjointed. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.